Hello, First Pentecostal Church. I want to tell you how much I love you today. I miss you. Praying for everyone's health and safety. You've been on my mind, my heart, and just want to bring a little bit of the word to you today. We've been talking about relationship with Jesus, and I want to continue on talking about that today. Today I want to emphasize about time management, managing your time with Jesus. You see, having a relationship with Jesus takes time. Time rules our lives. This past Sunday I spoke a little bit about time. We have watches and clocks and timers and alarm clocks and hourglasses, and our daily vocabulary reflects our sensitivity to time. We talk about fast and slow and early and late and prompt and tardy, minutes and hours and days, etc. and etc. We measure everything in life in terms of time. We cannot escape time, since our eternal destination depends on what we do with our time. We must look closely at the elements of time. Since our whole world has been quarantined, it has become necessary for us to reevaluate how we function in time. We have to be honest to acknowledge that many of us waste precious time. Man has been given about 75 years, the average life. That gives you 26,700 days, 640,800 hours, 34,488,000 seconds to live on an average. And once time has moved on, it cannot be retrieved. When we talk about giving your life to God, we mean to give Him your time. Unless God has claimed your hours and days and weeks and months and years, then He does not have your life. There are some common statements about time. You've heard it said, "When I get the time," or "I never have enough time," or "I ran out of time." I didn't have time. Time flies when you're having fun. There's no time like the present. Or time waits for no man. Will Rogers said this: half of our life is spent trying to find something to do with the time we have rushed through life trying to save. Another man named Brian Tracy said, "There is never enough time to do everything, but there is always enough time to do the most important thing." There are things that try to rob us of our time, each as habits or addictions, compulsions, worries, just to name a few. We waste our time with procrastination or fear or indecisiveness or a lack of planning. People are always complaining that they don't have enough time to do the important things. The truth is, they put off big things, important things, because they are more challenging, more costly, and take too much time. If we would focus on the important things or the harder things first, the easier things would get done too. And if they don't, they probably weren't really important anyways. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 7 says, "I said in mine heart, God shall judge the righteous and the wicked, for there is a time there for every purpose and for every work." Spiritual aspects of life are most likely to get shoved to the back of priorities for most of us. A shallow relationship with Jesus permits interruptions, whereas a deep relationship with Jesus makes time for what is important. Choosing to do the important things reflect greater presence of God in our lives. Luke chapter 10, verse 41 and 42. And Jesus answered and said unto her, Martha, Martha, thou art careful and troubled with many things. But one thing is needful, and Mary hath chosen that good part, which shall not be taken away from her. You see, investing in the things of God, our time with God, is never going to be taken away from us. It is never lost. The Bible talks about redeeming the time. Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 15, seeing then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. Wouldn't you say that the days are evil? I would say that. I would say we must redeem our time. Nobody can go back and relive the past, but with Jesus Christ, there is a way for us to begin again, to start over, a do-over. The Greek word for redeem means to buy up or to rescue from loss. You see, we can redeem the time. We can rescue our loss. Lost mistakes can be rectified. Wrong thinking can be corrected. Damages can be repaired. The losses must be paid back by rescuing bad results from permanency. When we repent, we correct our losses and redeem the time that would have been lost. When we hear messages about spending time with God, what we are really speaking about is our focus on time management. The fact is, we always have time for what is important to us. Spending time with God does not just happen, it has to be prioritized in our life. Our time with God each day must take into consideration the time of day, distractions that may come, even the type of mood that you and I are in, just to name a few. These all have to be considered. Matthew 14 and 23, Jesus, he showed us how to spend time with God. Matthew 14 and 23 says, and when he had sent the multitude away, he went up into a mountain apart to pray. And when the evening was come, he was there alone. Further on down in Matthew chapter 26, verse 36 through 39, it says, then cometh Jesus with them into a place called Gethsemane, and saith unto the disciples, sit ye here, while I go and pray yonder. And he took with him Peter and the two sons of Zebedee, and began to be sorrowful and very heavy. Then saith he unto them, my soul is exceeding sorrowful, even unto death. Tarry ye here and watch with me. And he went a little further and fell on his face and prayed, saying, O my Father, if it be possible, let this cup pass from me. Nevertheless, not as I will, but as thou wilt. You see, even Jesus knew that it was going to take getting away from everything, all the distractions, in order to have quality time with Jesus. When you spend time with God in seclusion, in honesty, in introspect, it will become your greatest source of spiritual strength. I'm reminded of an old chorus that we sang years ago that said, shut in with God in a secret place, there in his presence, beholding his face, gaining new power to run in life's race, How I long to be shut in with God. Take time with Jesus today. You'll not regret it. God bless you. I love you.